Yes, that's very true. I'm with Roland Martin. I saw the clip a couple weeks ago, and I'm gonna. No. So the real reason why I with Roland Martin, I know a year ago, my hair was down that time. I made fun of Roland Martin about the Hillary Clinton thing, and and I went off, and made fun of him because hold on, oh no no, hold on, yeah, hold on, just a moment. Where are my tissues? Hold on. Mm. Roland Martin, yes, Roland Martin had Roland Martin mistake. Malfunction. Okay, the point is, Roland Martin was talking about had no he had what's his name Omar Johnson on the show, and it was very intense. I heard all the drama about it, about the interracial relationship thing, and so Omar. Let me explain something. I don't believe in black nationalism. Okay, you already know I'm a multicultural person. I'm very defending. I'm a multiracial identity. I saw clips of him on the Breakfast Club with so-called Charlamagne the God. Um, when it happened, he said that is that black folks don't want it so American because they want to be African. Well, let me answer that question, brother. Ain't none of us are pure African. We was told to pretend and pass for pure black for white racism. That's why Massa was raping slaves. So each baby come out, they would classify that child. No matter how dark or light it came out, no matter how curly, kinky hair, straight, blonde, blue eye, dark, whatever the phenotype was, there was a slave for having a drop of black in them. Okay? This is the fucking reason why I don't follow that shit. But I called a coon because I refuse to go there with masses expectations. Oh, white people will not see you. Okay, to the damn stupid individuals that happen to be not black or don't want to claim to be black. You know what I might say about that, okay? Having black in them. Who don't see me as mixed. Dumb, stupid individuals are not my fucking friends. Get the fuck away from me with that shit. I will always social segregate myself from any enemy of any race who don't respect me for who I really am. I don't care my own mom and daddy. Okay? So let's get that scenario stopped. I'm my own person. I'm not fuck collectivism. I'm individual. I'm a very individualistic person. So you said that technically the reason we had to be pure black, to be a slave, to be oppressed, fake, the fake, falsify as pure black, and or to be dehumanized for having a drop of black in us. Okay, we live in this country. Our ancestors, from the purists or those who mixed later on, we had to deal with being United States. You're talking about we not African. We don't know what it is to be African culturally. The culture, the food that we eat, and the stuff we do, the music is not even Afrocentric. Okay, so in Africa, you would know how it is to be African culturally. That's the difference. We mix with white and American. So technically, we're mixed race people of different shades of hair texture. We're mixed race, multi-generational mixed race black people. We're not pure blacks. So that's why that happened. And anytime you force someone to do something out they will, they go always project to go against it because they're not making a choice for themselves. You're trying to make a choice for them. That's the difference. If you will learn how to stop using Garvinism, who had a meeting with the Ku Klux Klan on June 25th, 1922, shit, to dominate and tell people what the fucking do and distort psychology. That's why you took that course, so you know how to manipulate people and control them. Ain't gonna do that with me. I'm bipolar, bitch. So ain't gonna do that with me. You can call me coon, you can call me whatever. I'ma always live for me. long as I'm breathing through this body. So that's the real reason why that you said that some of us, because we're not 100% black, we're mixed. Okay, if we would get to the realization and stop letting white racist people define us and defending it like a coon, then we will be in a better state in life and stop socializing with people who don't defend that or who don't respect that. You know, so that goes for anybody within the African American community. You know, they have a problem with it. Stop hanging with that sister or brother. They don't care about you. All they care about you is living their dream. And if it's not your dream, they don't care about you. They want you to live for them. See how selfish that is? Talking about we being selfish. No, they selfish trying to control people so they can feel good and feed their ego. That's called like it is. Instead of learn how to mind their business. Okay. So that's why. So when you was on Roland Martin and he went strong on you and he got his team because you did with a beast, a demonic beast called no different the white version, the one job a black version of Colin Falter. Colin Falter and Umar Johnson know how to manipulate and control people. You got a so-called black supremacist who ain't pure black and daddy high yellow with green eyes. And we saw how he came on and told about your mixed hairs and all this. So you're not pure black, brother. You darker than me, but you're not pure black. Making fun, He-Man, and whatever you were saying about Macho Man, white, light-skinned men on there. Trying to act like you WWF. I would love to see instead of trying to get Lil Mo to fight, what's his name, Spike Lee this year over Cassette Michelle being fired over Trump. Instead of getting Soldier Boy and Chris Brown. I think that likes High Yellow Brother that you was bashing on YouTube and you should fight and see who wins. But if it turns into a Zoe Williams beating Aries Spears moment on your ass, then I'ma be like Chris Brown. You got knocked the fuck out. Not Chris Brown, Chris Tucker, excuse me, on Friday. You know, trying to act like your million got more million, you better than something. No, dude. It's mental, bro. It's mental. It's mental. Since you know how to control people's minds. You can control my damn mind. I ain't mentally weak. I might have mental issues, but I still try to push on, try to fight against the mental issues. That's the difference between me and other people. Yeah. So you can call me all type of sellouts. I don't care. I don't sell out for myself. I sell out against people with a selfish of any race. I do with me. I do me. Okay? And I think people in our own community stop letting do for others. Do yourself first. Then do for others if it fits what you believe in. That's how I live by it. Okay? Now go back to the situation. So he was on Roland Martin. And he was saying, Roland Martin was trying to give his insight. So he brought his team there. And the team had to fight this big old Goliath, okay? Because this is something, one thing about me, okay? Everybody had their weakness and strengths. But I would try to fight tooth and nail verbally and mentally and spiritually when it comes to Umar Johnson, okay? But Roland Martin dipped his head in that black nationalist bullshit and trying to preach Martin King dream, knowing it's a contradiction because it was calling Martin King all type of Uncle Toms and everything back in the day. You sit here trying to promote that and you mean hood clear. That's why you had brought your team there, okay? Well, I understand why. And the team came hard. But that dark-skinned sister who defend interracial marriage. Y'all talking about was it Tim Rice or whatever name, the white guy that defends us? Like, you must love him. No. She don't want this fool here telling her, cause what it is, these people words are so strong. You got ignorant, dumb ass people who will live by them damn words and go into the public and start trying to harass. Remember that brother that about my complexion this year? They were harassing their sister, their brother with that white woman in New York. Okay, that's why. Okay, no different than those stupid coon Thomas of Mule, the Porcho coon, because he's Hispanic, Afro-Hispanic. The dark skin one who hates being dark. Okay, dude, just get some damn bleaching cream, just bleach your damn fucking skin and call it a day. Okay, Your sister didn't want. Let me tell you about that too. I believe the sister left him for a man that's a little lighter, or maybe lighter than me. And that's why this dude talking about hair-headed who what his baby mamas did that he owed child support to. Hair-headed hooligans and talk about my dark skin, probably dark skin sister with some weave in her hair. Left them for a high yellow brother or camel skin like me or some brown shade brother like myself or those who are mahogany complexion a little bit darker than I am. Probably some tawny complected brother. And that's why this dude bitching on YouTube about hair-headed hooligans and black women and dark skin and all the other stuff and beastie shit. I call it like it is. You know, she probably left his ass, my baby mama left his ass for somebody a lot of shades, say you too black, and that's why he over here making fun of dark-skinned women. But that goes on in reality, okay? That's called like it is. I'm going to be window up here when it comes to politics, but let's call it like it is. It does go on. Look at them, got dark guys and light guys on the channels, you know, like they did light girls and dark girls, okay? Come on. Point is, because brothers try to hide their pain. I don't hide my pain. I let it go out. Okay? Because I won't deal with it. Thank you. I ain't trying to hide nothing. Talking about be a man. Let it out as a man. Anyway, the point is. So, but you have, remember I brought it up because the Vice show had a video of this white dude was harassing the sister. And it was her hair. Okay? That's why I tell people stop buying the stereotypes. Okay? Potentially. Okay? And so it was her hair, and he was making the white dude was talking all that shit. That's why the brothers came in and tried to beat his ass on the train. Talking about you old hairhead and you got fake hair in your hair and other stuff. And you know, he's trying to talk trash to his sister, trying to intimidate her. And I'm gonna let your sister know who's over here swirling and do it answer mama. That's why you talking about black men ain't shit and all other stuff. Meet them type of white dudes and trust me. Now that sister ain't like that, but the ones who on YouTube trying to be the female version of Thompson, you'll understand. Cause I have issue with brothers who try to make me live. I said who? I ain't talking about all. Who try to make me emulate that negative thug, hyper masculine brute shit and get mad at me because I chose not to act that way. And yeah, you're right, because I'm a man to do what the fuck I want to do. And if you don't like what you see, like the way I talk, then get the fuck and get the step, because I ain't trying to be in your corner, okay? And don't think I'm trying to be gay and have your and be with you and have y'all use that old hyper man stereotype to hide the fact you bisexual or gay. So shut the fuck up. I'm not insecure and I don't have to wake up in the morning thinking how to be a man. Okay, I love the fact that he told that white man that. I'm so happy because I told y'all it mean insecure ass bitches. But I do what the fuck I want to do as a man with a dick, with this dick in here. Right? I'm grabbing right now. Think I'm being vulgar, but call like it is. Yeah, a true man does what he wants to. He ain't trying to live for nobody else but himself. Learn how to do that. That's being a man. I ain't trying to play, emulate someone else's, especially emulate negative behavior that put me in jail. Stupid. Be someone, a white man's nigger. You know, plantation. Yeah, presence on. Thank you. That was thug behavior. Y'all sure love to be a slave. I know, I'm a freak man caller. But anyway, let's get to the subject. So, the reason I brought it up because it was picking on this sister. And the sister, the brothers came in to defend this sister. Okay? And the reason I brought it up because the white dude learned all that shit from somebody Thomas from York. All these folks who come on Colin Falter's channel, they sitting here learning racist stuff that's anti-black. Well, same thing with Umar Johnson. They learn all this anti-white shit and trying to control people of one job, black blood, how to live their damn lives and be in their business instead of having their own fucking business and worry about their own individual ass shit. Okay? They sitting here trying to find tricks and tips how to run folks like the Euro Negro, Negro Pen channel, trying to tell us how to live our lives. Do you have a fucking life to live your damn life? I ain't worried about how I live for me. And I will fight for my own rights. I am a snitch and I will do it. I will stab in the back. I will sell you out when you go against my damn freedom. Ask folks who know me. It's all about me and my life. Fuck everybody else who don't like it. Take it or leave it. That's how a free person is supposed to live. And it's been after 1964. We still deal with this bullshit when the Civil Rights Bill been signed. That's why they don't like integration, because we can do what the fuck we want to do in integration. I ain't have no brother, sister, or some white or Hispanic, anybody telling me what the fuck to do. I run this camera skin, black, French, Spanish, English, Irish, American brother who don't look like a white man or a con, do what the fuck he wants to do. That's freedom. I don't need nobody to tell me how to live my freedom. If I came knock on your door for it, then that's a different story. But if you come involuntary, that's when it's going to be an issue, because they ask for your ass to be there. Thank you. That's how I live my damn life. I ain't trying to, and then if I want to emulate another man's attitude, ain't gonna be some thug who gonna live a life of destruction, a dead end destruction, either jail or either in the grave. Yeah. So I don't know why you ain't teaching people to stop doing this. I worry about people who marry outside the black race when we not pure at all. But you not telling these damn brothers stop acting like a damn step and fetch a thug and jigaboo and pickety and savage and sambo shit that white people love to talk about and love to see, so they can put in plantation. You're not teaching that, Omar. You want about how to run folks' life? Can you have like because you know? Let me explain why. What brought up the colorism? Because the fact is that the man didn't come out real lighter skin like his dad and have green eyes like his dad. So no, I'm going to call this out. Not all dark skinned people. Okay, and when I mean dark, I'm talking about dark chocolate. I ain't talking about with some melanin in the skin. So I say I'm dark. No, I'm not on a West Side complexion. You wish I would, but will never be. And ain't trying to. Thank you. A lot of these some of these dark skinned people like Rashida Strove and all them, they are mixed. Okay, so by you having mixed DNA, your children or your relatives will come out different shades that are like assorted nuts, as how Sherman Hensey, George Jefferson on the Jefferson about Helen and Tom, you know, their relationship, okay, by Jenny and Alan, whatever his name, you know, on Jefferson. So they're mad the fact that due to that mixture, the other relatives came out lighter, sometimes had different texture, but they came out looking like an African. Okay, so you know, a pure African. So they was teased by those who classify themselves as pure black when they asked, including those who are dark, ain't pure black. And the folks who did not look like them got more favoritism in it. Okay, that's why. Okay, especially the extremely high yellow. Look what happened with Jerry Meeks' situation. They not asking for no brother darker than Jerry Meeks to come out of prison. Okay, you know Jerry Meeks, the high yellow brother with green. Yeah, they not asking. Well, that's the first time we ever seen that a brother, but it had to be someone near close to white. That's a shocking thing I never seen in my damn life. They ain't get these brothers who been false accused of put crack in their doggone. They ain't doing that situation. Ain't talking about Becky will belong here. Don't you go after Becky, but you go after dude who look close to Johnny or Charlie. Okay, call it like it is. So anyway, and by Bub and color struck because Gilbert Arenas talk bad about La Pita Nayogo, but a bunch of sisters, wow, was all good over Jeremy Binks coming out of prison with them green eyes and ooh, I want my baby to come out there. Yeah, them sisters, then when they see us with blonde hair, Becky, you gonna eat it like OJ. Shut the fuck up. Stop beating people. That's what these people attracted Umar Johnson. Let's get back to stuff about the dark skin. Some of these folks who don't like mixing, they mix their own stuff, but they came out looking like a pure black person. What it is that he, in my opinion, he mad that his dad, who's a high yellow brother, he got the hidden genes of him, but the appearance don't show. And he don't get what his dad get treated in the so-called pure black American community. Let's call it like it is. So the fact of the matter is, he want to get a pity party and tell the whole group of people of all shades of colors don't continue to mix because ain't gonna be people looking like me. That's what it is. Okay? And they gonna give me hell for being dark skinned. That's what it is. So they don't like the fact that some camera skin who don't look like them don't claim to be their complexion. And back in the day, it was not an issue, okay? But now they trying to get some of these brothers who are dark, even those who are a little tan, pale complexion, they trying to say they pure black hotep and, you know, be Afrocentric, extreme Afrocentric, and ultra Afrocentric. That's why that's going on. I don't follow ultra Afrocentricism. So bye. If you don't like it, I live by what I live, how I want to live my life. Hello. So Point is, he don't like the fact that he didn't come out looking exotic looking like his dad. So now he's telling people, don't hang with white people, don't marry. Now, I ain't talking about no white racist person who did race play shit, white racist person who's a racist behind closed door like that biracial chick that got called out all type of niggas after Trump won by the white racist redneck ass bitch ass motherfucker. I'm talking about the good white people. The good white people who like, what's her name? Ruby Garcia and Tim Rice and the rest, you know what I'm saying? Those type of white people and Jane Elliott and all them people, them white people who are not racist, who know about racists, who fight against, who like the carpetbaggers and scalawags back then, history, okay? The Ku Klux Klan trying to kill too. Because during that time, the Reconstruction and Jim Crow, the white people who was against all that, they was killed by the Klan too, okay? That's why white folks before China Fox came in and started bashing what's her name? Ruby Garcia. It was white people doing that. It wasn't people of African Americans. It was mostly white people who didn't like her going against the all lives matter situation by defending Ruby Garcia. And she know what did they say behind closed doors. China Fox was how y'all say I can't pass for white. So shut up. That's why I want to know who actually can tell if that's you a sister, a brother that look white and know all the damn secrets of what they say. That's the whole reason why, because back in slavery, we had to rely, sometimes not all of us, we had to rely on each other, man, what shade we are, because they can tell us what's going on behind closed doors if they were passing for white. That's why we was for passing white one period of time. Now passing white deny the whole community. I'm talking about pretending to pass like Walter White did in order to get data about who was getting lynched by the Klan. Because he looked like a white man, he was part black and part of the NAACP. That's why they use that makes sense. That's why they had Garvey to try to tell Ku Klux Klan to kill the Du Bois and them. Make a lot of sense up in here. Crab in the barrels. Anyway, let's get to the subject. So Umar Johnson is mad at the fact, in my opinion, he didn't come out looking green eyes and high yellow complexion like his dad. So he want more babies to look more like him and darker, like the reverse of mejor raza. Okay, like they say in Latin America. Okay, they want to darken their next generation, so they won't and they won't be claimed to be. They can still be mixed because still related to other people of the races, but they're hoping the fact they get darker and darker. That's why, like when I told the dude said on one of my videos, "Oh, you getting darker in the sun? Oh, that's so good," because they don't like the fact that I came out light. Remember I talked about the dark skin brother? I told you? Yes. Okay? It's an envious. Okay? And that's why, and then, but yeah, and so that's why they're bashing, like Thomas Segura, he bashing not only dark skin, any sister, because a sister probably left them for a high yellow brother, and a white man or whatever. That's called like a brother that's my complexion camera who not dark chocolate and probably call them all black and this and that. Okay? So to get back at sisters as a whole, he gonna make a whole propaganda against sisters. Okay? Same thing with Sheer Stover. She bashing every brother because of brother. If you learn how to reject those from their own community individually, I ain't talking about the whole community, individually, you won't have that problem. Y'all, that's why I don't mind being by myself. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't need anybody to give me a fucking waste of time. Like, Snow the Pirate said, I love that song. Fucking waste of time. Okay? I love that song. Okay? Sure. Because you have somebody lying to you and say they love and they don't love you and it's based on some color stuff, they fucking your fucking waste of time. Okay? So would you want to marry somebody or have children with a fucking waste of time? Someone just tell you, I don't need nobody like you? Okay? Come on. Y'all need to embrace rejection. I learned that too. Because I'm surprised if that person was to literally be in your life, they'll give you hell. They treat you like shit while they're in a relationship because they purposely ain't happy being with you. How like it is. So he want to promote this so-called pure black intermingling, which is not pure black at all because we don't all look alike. We don't all have the same hair texture, complexion. We still gonna have kids. You have two dark-skinned people with mixed heritage will come out a kid lighter than them because they want them, both of them have mixed heritage. Do y'all get my point? Or may have different hair texture. They may go way back, generations back, and have a hair texture different than theirs. That's genetics, how it works. Okay? So the point is he wants the black and the dark in the next generation. And if people want to do that, that's their business. But don't try to tell the whole fucking people what to do with who they sleep with. And I'm talking about in a healthy interracial relationship. I ain't talking about race play or bashing black, people African American, women African, bashing brothers or sisters, whatever. I'm not talking about those not healthy relationships. Okay, I'm talking about those who see past color, love the person for who they are. They may be attracted to the opposite or whatever, have certain preferences, but they don't go bigoted with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So that's why he made that statement. And many, like I said, J Love, whatever, 87, whatever, 86, whatever his name is, they don't like the fact that, so that's why they made a video about us brown skin. When we say we're lighter skin, we're not saying we're pale. One thing you gotta understand, the people that came on shit looked like them. Didn't look like me. Didn't look like did not look like what's her name? Kelly Roland. Did not look like Beyonce. Okay, they looked like Lupita Nyong'o and Akon. So when mixing happened, the reason why I turned light skin black to the one drop rule was saying you're lighter than a dark chocolate complected. It wasn't saying you pale. That's why you said they have white, light, bright, damn near white. And you say, you know what I'm saying? It had different names, brown, yellow, and all the different names, and lemon brown, and high yellow, all the different they have in Latin America. You know what I'm saying? That's why. So when people say they're lighter skin with brown complexion, they're not saying they're pale like white people. They know that. They're saying they're lighter than a dark chocolate. Someone that came out the shit because they know they didn't come out shit looking like this or anything lighter than this. Call it like it is. Okay? There was no colorism in the ships of Africa coming to the United States or the other parts of America. That's what they call black, because it was the dark chocolate complexion, almost the color of this thing. Let me get this thing out here. Yeah, see the difference? I'm not that complexion. Even the hair color is not the same complexion as my hair. My complexion is like, you get my point? So point is, that's why. So he want to make sure, he wanted to blacken, darken the next generation, and that's why he's trying to promote this Pan-Africanism. Because they don't like the fact that in this mixed race community that has a pure black identity, but don't look all that black, in a white supremacist society called America 3Ks, the lighter shade in the hair less kinkier or gets more favor than those who actually look like the color, look like the people black. You know what I'm saying? So that's he mad, and in my opinion, he is. And I'm glad the dad came out like that's his dad. I'm glad we saw that, because people think that someone that looks like his dad cannot produce a child that look like him. That's a damn lie. His dad got black DNA. It can't happen. I knew a dark-skinned brother who was ashamed of his own father. You know why? His brother light-skinned, right? His mother dark-skinned. The father looked like a white man. He showed me a picture of me back in 99 at Alson, where before I had quit my job. It was back in May of 99. Yeah, because I quit in beginning of June, because I told that Hispanic boss at Alson who was rude to me, like he's not Puerto Rican, he's Mexican, but he like Geraldo Rivera glasses. I told him he mistreated me. I don't know about I was 19, because I don't know about mistreat me and talk to me and I was already getting a mess at home. I don't want no more when I go to work. I was like, boy, that shit. Before that happened, I think it was May. He was doing prom season. The dark skinned brother that worked in the afternoon time, he came and I see his brother. He is real light. His brother is real light skinned with like less kinky hair. He almost passed for Latino. But he showed me a picture. He said when he was growing up, he was ashamed of his father because his father looked like a white man. Showed me a picture, everything. I was like shocked. And I already knew that happened, but people, and then you meet people who are dark skinned who do have mixed family and mixed heritage, but there's shame because people don't want to believe that, because the people are ignorant people, and when you start educating people, stop being ignorant. It can't happen. When you out there mixing and swearing, your child might come out looking like Akon because you got black DNA. Like, it can come out and look like a white person. That's why I'm not shy about Michael Jackson kids. That happened back in slavery. You had people, Michael Jackson's camera like before the pale complexion, and you had people black as this thing of no sense, almost the color. This who being raised by a master or was sleep with master, and they baby came out like a white person, straight hair and everything. Hello, let's be educated up here. Stop being ignorant. They say ignorance is bliss, but I ain't trying to I ain't trying to taste that bliss. I ain't trying to kiss up to that bliss. But point is, so that's why. So many. That's why they have an issue with interracial because they're afraid the children come on lighter, expectationally, okay, and they don't have children that's going to say they better and all, and remind them how they was getting treated in the hood, cause they know in the hood not everybody that look the same. Okay, everybody have different shades and hair textures and parents and grandparents and all other stuff. That's called like it is. So they want, they remember being called Blackie and Tar Baby. So of course, and they had a parent that didn't look like that. Oh, why I didn't come out looking like this? So I'm gonna teach people to darken the race so it won't happen to me again. That's exactly what he was doing, and I caught it like it is. But a proud dark skinned sister was on that panel, and she didn't act that way. You notice that? She actually was for interracial relations because she know who she is. She's proud of who she is, and she don't need to act a fool like she just strove to do that. If real, and it's true. That sister who was the dark skinned sister, she not ashamed of her dark skin. She was proud and she know who she is and she feels that any man can have her. And it's not in the whole, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about any man as she thinks beautiful, any man can have her. And some brother better not be telling her not to go with some white man that look like Tim Rice. Okay, their little sisters ain't got no biases in him. Okay, all right. So that's why, and I'm glad she told that brother off, like I told China Fox off. Back off. If you don't like the things we do, and get off. We don't. The people in the community. Individual rights does include civil rights. 1964, the bill was passed, and in 1967, when Love vs. Virginia case, they got rid of one drop rule. Okay, allows us to intermarry. That is the unclassified races. I mean, the races that were not that was not designated to be classified. Remember, what I'm trying to say is that we as people, African American, we also of other races too, since we're mixed. Okay, and so it's stupid to tell us that not to mix when none of us are pure black. That's why we have colorism, hairism, and all the other shit. And like I said, it was not only shit coming to Africa. I wish I could get that in your head. Anyway, so when we do marry a white person, it's no different than us going with a pure black person because we already have mixed DNA in us, or Native American. Me liking Latina, the 19 got black and Spanish and Native. And well, guess what? I might don't look like, a male version, twin version of Selena Jennifer Lopez, but I have Spanish and I have African Spaniard, in French Creole, in the Creole because of the island family tree, English and Irish and Native, which is all that European, the Spaniard, French, that's European Native. So we might look different, but our genetics are not different. Do you get my point? So if here this old dark skinned brother that don't like the fact that, in my opinion, and trying to be hotep and trying to be extreme and manipulative and controlling and be a tyrant in our community and know how to the tricks, the manipulative tricks. I tell folks learn psychology because I think I took a class in it too. No, I did, yeah, and I do. I took class, and I know, and I read about how to people manipulate folks. That's why folks don't like me because I was already naturally hard headed, but I learned how to get extreme when I started reading books. They say they put things in books they don't want us to read about. Okay, know about. Okay, I know how people manipulate, control, and dominate, and act all belligerent. They not doing it out of kindness. They're doing it for their own cruelty. Okay, and he got mad. Everybody got mad when Roland Martin bought his panel because those are true freedom fighters. They gotta deal with hell from white racist people who don't want us to have freedom, and they gotta deal with people in our own community, dark, light, whatever, who who have less self-worth, who don't want to have any freedom, and want to be crowd about be busybodies and keep misery as company in their lives. They're trying to bring it in our lives. So that's exactly what they were doing on that panel. And to have Umar Johnson and folks that love him defend him so much because they don't want nobody get butthurt that we don't let nobody run our lives. That's what it was. Like we talk bad about the white people who do it. We'll talk about those one time black blood who do it too. Okay? Because we don't want y'all asses of any race or any shade, whatever ethnicity, trying to tell us how to live our personal lives. That's the American dream. And that's why we're proud to be American along with African mixed blood. Thank you. I tell it like it is. I don't want nobody telling me what the damn do. I do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, get the fuck away from me. And I do the same when it comes to you. So that's what it was. Because I live for me and I got there's only one me on this earth. And I'd be damn to live miserable and put a fake smile on my face for somebody else. That's why I called me and said, I don't give a damn. It's my life. So that's why. And Umar Johnson and them got butthurt because them little true freedom fighters on that damn panel. You know, and y'all, so funny that, and one thing, we need to learn how to respect people of all shades. It's attacking dark skin people like they did with the PTO, and attacking this dude here calling him macho man, making fun of your dad come out. One thing that gets on my nerves is reverse colorism. Is that, and I used to say this a lot when I'm about the multiracial identity. I said, yeah, it's sad that y'all, before I started to acknowledge the white part of me, I started acknowledging the Native American, especially because people, you can't tell me to go back to Africa when I got Native American DNA in me. Okay, it's stupid. I got 3 homelands. Point is, and I remember was saying when people were trying to make me check black, and it was in 7th grade, and I said, now suppose my 3rd grandfather on my daddy's side was still living, okay? And I went home and said, you don't exist. He didn't slave. Well, there were Native American slave people, also people African descent mixed up here in this country who slaved African descended people, and we got slavery with an argument called the Black National Movement. That's called like it is. It's no different than the white national. They both slave masters. That's why they had that meeting in June 22nd, 25th of 1922. Hello. Anyway, so what happened is, I said, when I was learning about my multiracial background, and I remember saying that I'm so proud of my name, just like I'm proud of my black heritage, I'm proud of my Native American roots too. And why I can't check that? I said, well, suppose my grandmother on my dad's side, her great grandfather was living. Let's say he lived for a long period of time, like these Bill Cosby lived for 100 200 years before, but due to sin, our lifespan decreased. That is very true. An African Nigerian priest told me this, and even though he was mean, but anyway, but it's very true. Back in 2002, he told me that. We was having a Bible study. And at the church of the parish that I originally belonged to when I became Catholic. Not originally from when I joined, okay? And when I saw this, I'm like, well, suppose if, it was back in 1992, he told, I was saying to myself, suppose my great grandfather was still living. He's part of me too. It wasn't for him. Besides the black person, they don't find out his wife was part black and part English. On that side of the family. I said, suppose he was here. And I said, I had to check black and you don't exist. And how would he feel? Because everybody talking about what the Africans feel. In my opinion, our African ancestors, if they in heaven with knowledge, will be happy that we include everybody in our roots because that's the right thing to do. To deny who you are, part of you just for someone else's favor, is the stupidest thing in my life. And I said, how would he feel? He didn't slave nobody. He probably helped slaves get out the plantation. How would he feel? And then I realized these folks are being like animals and savages about this one drop rule against me, and I call like a belligerent, okay? Because they want their way in someone else's life so bad. They had to act all brutish, okay? They don't realize it's the white man that told them that. The white man did it. So y'all talking about, you always claim the white slave master, excuse me. The reason why a white slave man was raping, because of the one drop rule. So when his mixed kids come out and he didn't want to acknowledge them, they'd be the next slave. By having a drop of black in them. So I'm not no damn coon. Y'all are. Continue to be a slave while I be the free man of color. Because I'm not the house or the field. Thank you. And so the problem is, people in our community do not validate their own fucking freedom. They don't want to live free. And when they see someone like me living the freedom, here come crab ass, stinking grass folks, misery loves company folks trying to make that shit in my life. That's what Umar Johnson is doing. So people who believe in that, with that crab barrel mentality, they the ones who listen to Umar Johnson. Because I'm not for it. One thing that Marcus Garvey did not like about the NAACP besides the mixing, and he was a part Irish man. He had Irish ancestry in Jamaica. He wasn't fully black either. That's called like it is. But that Irish DNA didn't kick in his appearance, and I bet he had the same complex. The truth of the matter is, the NWC people fight for freedom. They found you make your own decisions in life. Back in the day, that's what the NWCP back in the day before segregation ended. That's the NWCP I like. Okay, the one in the 90s, the one gets the multiracial category, due to the brainwashing of Bishop Chavez, who left the NWC and joined the Nation of Islam. That's why that fucking happened. Okay, and people start to dislike the NWC because of that situation. I did. But the NSCP back in the day, when they had Walter White and all them, and Martin King back in the civil rights movement and doing the 20s and 30s and stuff, that's the one. That's the spirit that I like. And I remember that he didn't like the fact that they were teaching brothers to be and sisters to be free, to be independent, be equal as their enemy. Because one thing the enemy doesn't want to do, he don't want you to be equal because he feels competitive. The white supremacists don't want, they feel intimidated when you mention their white DNA and you live 10 times free as they do. They don't like to see that shit. And remember, I'm letting you know, when you're integrating and I have black friends, white racist people come in, that's the ones you gotta check. That's the ones when you doing something they don't like, they try to scourge you. That's them. They laugh at what happened to you. It's bad. That's them. Because it wasn't many actions. They were your friend. I live by that. I scream people when I see them. So, I live by my freedom. They don't like that because they don't feel that by them having black DNA, talking about someone that believes in this Omar Johnson and these old black national stuff, they didn't want freedom. If I can't have freedom or think I should have freedom, I'll make sure I fuck your life up so you don't have it either. That's exactly who these people are. Because they had self-worth, self-pride, they will mind their own damn business and stop worrying about what other folks do outside of their damn business. Call it like it is. They have their own personal life and deal with things. They got one life on this earth to live on. They're accountable for themselves, not for somebody else. Unless they contribute to that person feeling on their own plan, on their own tent. This is the difference. So, points. What happened is, Marcus Garvey, in my opinion, and I know I'm right about this, I don't question that. Then like the fact that since he came out here in Jamaica, because you understand, in Jamaica they didn't have the one drop rule. Okay? Before all that bleaching y'all talking about now, which I knew that all that African Rasta and all that stuff was all fake. When I said, okay, well okay, it's their business, and nothing wrong with it. If you want to darken or lighten, it's your business. But when I started hearing people, it's self-hatred, but it's people who believe in that stuff that came from that island. Silly. Okay. What happened is, in Jamaica, if you had money, and you're of African descent, usually it was the lighter skinned ones who came out of mixing. But even the ones who were more African looking with money, they can classify themselves as white in Jamaica. I remember reading it in the book, and I was shocked to see that. So in Jamaica, remember the white kids picked on Marcus Garvey, okay? And so when and the people who were classified as white were mixed black DNA, no different how some Hispanics do it here as a son, okay? They felt they were better than those who looked at as black or classified who were poor. And I think he was poor, if I'm not mistaken. So they don't go by the one, they racial hierarchy back in those days did not go by the one drop rule and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you had money and you were of African descent, a little darker or even extremely light, whatever, you can classify yourself as a white person because it was a class situation. You know what I'm saying? An ordinary white. So that's what this whole thing is. So when Marcus Garvey, by having mixed Irish background, and it looks like this dude had an issue with that. So when he went to America and they had that one drop rule and they had all these people of different shades, and then you had people straighten hair, whatever, he liked the fact that there were folks who didn't look like him or they're not trying to look more like him, something like that, okay? So he had to create a movement to try to stop that from happening. Instead of trying to bash the white supremacists like the NAACP was doing, because that was the more um, our engineers of racism, the KKK talking about, white supremacists. He gonna bash the people within the community that he felt that was not his expectation. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why, because he wasn't expectation back at home in Jamaica. Okay, we might have a color complex is because of that. Once the white folks were kicked out of Jamaica, there was those who stayed there, and then you had people with money, and especially those who were mixed in a higher rank. They can classify themselves as white, and you know what I'm saying. And if you had money, you can. That's how it was. And if you're poor, you was black. So that's why that happened. So you have a person coming in and have a different. Of course, they have issues with those in the NAACP who are lighter shade, like W. Du Bois and what. Of course, okay. And they had white folks founding NAACP, Jews, okay, white folks and who not Gentile Jew who founded the NAACP too. That's why some people in the black nationalism do not like the NAACP because their situations when they were doing segregation. They was fighting against segregation. Besides, they'll call Martin King Uncle Toms. They'll call all them Uncle Toms. Even Malcolm X, before he left the Nation of Islam, he was calling them Uncle Toms. Okay, and bashing them. That's why Martin King kind of felt a little militant because of that after the civil rights bill, because he got threatened. I mean, remember, when you're fighting for your freedom, you got those who are oppressed, who don't believe they should have freedom, fighting against you, and you have people who are orchestrating oppression against you, fighting against you. That's how it goes. Okay, so that I let you know. That's why Umar Johnson, just like Marcus Garvey, that's why he don't want interracial marriage. And people felt like in that panel, bruh, you don't tell us how to live our lives. You go get your sister and call it a day. And worry about those who want to go only with sister. But at the same time, none of y'all about DNA is 100% black. Okay? And what's his name? And your daddy was a green, I mean, really. And you want to make someone a little lighter shade, you dark, because you want to make yourself feel good. I'm not, camera skin people like me and those who don't go with your radar, we not here to make yourself feel good. Can you go take some therapy classes? Can you go take this other stuff? I have a life. I'm not trying to be a therapist for someone else. Okay? It is what it is. We're not the same doggone shade. And if it was, it would classify as dark. No, it's for someone like Kelly Rhoda, who's a little bit darker than I am, but not dark skin. She's a milk chocolate sister. They'll go after her, not someone that's dark chocolate like the people Yoko. If they had that type of complex, let's call it like it is. Y'all heard no different than the one drop rule. You get mad about that sister who won Miss Black Texas. Oh, she should never. But for years that been going on. Why you think we celebrate Dr. Damage? Who's black, Mexican, white, and Native American? Dr. Damage? Yes, her. Okay, hello. That's our Coco Black Belt Road. That Lena Horne. Come on now. Why you think they chose Diana Ross? She may be not too exotic, but she a lot of shade. She not no dog chocolate sister. Before she likes whatever. Okay? And after. King features and all that. We gotta be real with this shit. Back in the Jim Crow days, the cheerleaders were like my grandma. My grandma a little darker than me. She's a mahogany, like a milk chocolate sister. She's not dark chocolate like her dad, who with the straight hair with the English and American DNA besides black. Okay. And she told me when she was in segregated school, that the cheerleaders, they want a dark skin, talking about dark chocolate sister, that she was petite looking, and her features were keen. If she had extreme African features, she was not going to be on cheerleader squad. They wanted someone like my grandma, who's a Kettle complexion, or with those who like high yellow, like Mariah Carey type, and lighter and like white women, because they want drop rule. Okay, that's what they wanted at the school back in the day. This was in Houston, Texas, in segregated school, black color school, we're gonna call it. So when you get mad about somebody, oh, they chose, then they look like a black person, but you the one promoting the one drop rule, and your ass ain't 100% black. That's why I don't call myself that. And that's why even I'll get happy when I see a dark-skinned model that's from Africa who's 100% black represent true blackness, because that's what true blackness is. Me, Tiger Woods, T.I., who else? Nelly, you know, we not, and anyone like Drake, that's not pure black. Even the dark skinned brothers, what's his name? Tyson Bever, he ain't pure black. He part Chinese and black on his mama's side. That Afro Latino from Panama, and you know damn well that it's some Spanish and Indian and English, because the English went down to Panama too. That's why I got English last name. It mixed up, and that mixed a Gurfuna, what they call it, that's mixed up too. So I don't understand, y'all. If you want pure black, go to Africa and find pure black. Then, like Lupita Yoga, who was born in Mexico, but her parents from Africa. Aletwick, Akon, that's what black is. Ain't none of us have 100% black DNA, so stop the bullshit. I tell the damn truth. I'm not trying to offend what massa expects. With white men, when they see you as a cop, they also don't see you as human. So you jump around and say you're 3/5 a man because they don't see you as human? Y'all some dumb, stupid ass motherfuckers that do claim. I don't give a damn what the white cop think. I don't let the white cop run me. He might probably pull me over, but I ain't gonna let his dumb ass mentality run my damn ass. Y'all some dumb, stupid people. Y'all let y'all enemy run and define you and make you what he wants you to be. And y'all get mad at those who go against it and call us coon. You the one doing the coon behavior. If we was doing slavery, someone like me would get out that damn plantation and y'all sit here, stay on and try to get me to keep me in it. That's how y'all are. That's what pure black is. So when I do be happy seeing dark skinned models. I have a friend who's of course he's African, he's dark skinned, and he's doing his thing in Africa, and I think he goes to Europe as well. He's a model on social media. A sister, yes, that's what pure black is. And I think instead of looking to America for pure black and learn how an African is, stop doing it, because American black culture is not pure black. First, it's very Anglicized. I'm speaking English right now. The food we eat, soul food under Anglo-American influence. The music under Anglo-American influence. Go to the motherland and learn about what black is. Stop looking at world star hip hop and savagery and ratchet and ghetto to find what black is. Go to Africa and learn how to, if you want to use that one drop rule, learn an African language. Learn wear African clothes. Not no Jordans. Wear the dashiki with some, thank you. That's African. Y'all just stupid. You're not gonna learn that. You can go. It's one thing I know is what they say about what O'Shea said on O'Shea Jackson, the guy to be on YouTube, had said this brother, Marcus, did not go to no Africa. He didn't. He talked about going to Africa, go back to Africa, but he went to Europe, okay, and he went to Canada and USA, and that's the only place he stayed in. And he was collecting them paychecks and that mail fraud money. And taking ideas from Klan to kill, tell the Klan to go kill the NAACP. And then they had that meeting trying to stop us from having true civil rights, so we can stop something like Umar Johnson or Colin Falter trying to tell us how to live our damn lives. Do you understand that these white supremacists and these I never forget, before I close this video, let me charge this phone a little bit before I close. Alright, I never forget back in watching Jane Whitley show back in 93 about race. It was because I was trying to find why this subject is in my life. And that's how I started to read about this, because there's some black in my life. I want to do what I want to do. 13 years old, before I turned 14 back in 93. I started learning about multiracial roots and all that stuff. Multiculturalism and all that stuff. And I remember watching this about the skinheads. And the skinheads was on Jane Whitley's show. They brought a darker skinned sister on there, and they brought a white woman who used to be a skinhead who was going with a Hispanic man, and they was harassing her because she used to be a skinhead, and She no longer being bald headed. Okay, because she was I call her bald headed, but no, she changed her life. I had respect for a white woman, and she was engaged to a Mexican man, and they was making fun of her, saying, "Yee me out," and all of a sudden the white folks was doing it on the show. I don't forget this on Jane Whitley's show. And before they bought the blonde haired sister who's be part of a blonde haired white woman, well, you know what I'm saying, who left skinheads and the dark skinned sister from Core, Core, Naja in this group, I don't forget I think she's Afro Latina, and she was on the show. And she was a very touching, dark skinned sister, very beautiful. She should be a model. I remember saying that to myself. And before they brought these two intelligent women to come bash the skinheads on the show in an intelligent manner, the skinheads wanted the bald head one. Not the one everybody was questioning her identity because she was a dark haired white woman with a bald headed skinhead haircut. Was Italian and German when that Puerto Rican, Hispanic one Puerto Rican said, "My hair is lighter than yours. Why your hair darker if you full blown white?" I'm Italian and German, and you look a non-white. I remember she saying that. But let's get to the subject. The white guy with the blue and green eyes can pass for German minks or either Jason Williams brother, if he was they were full blown white with them blue eyes, was on with a bald head, was saying that we're gonna get all the race traders, we're gonna get all race, the name race traders, we're gonna kill all of them, the white race traders, we're gonna get out of a fire con. That's what they said. Listen to this. We're gonna run out of fire on all the black, separatists, because I'm white. So we're gonna get all the race traders, kill all the niggers in the white race traders for doing this. And I said, aha. So y'all all in cahoots together, and that's why I say the stuff I say. That's why when I talk about multiracial background and diversity, these folks come out their closet and behind closed doors. And they act like, and sometimes they come in groups as that's the only time they have Rainbow Coalition to attack someone who speak that message against that message. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So the white guy has said on the show, who compares with a bald head, no offense to Jerry Minks, I don't like him, but still, or either Jason Wynn, because like I'm serious, if they was related to this white dude, by being part white, I wouldn't be shocked because they had them blue eyes like that white dude, and he was bald head like them. And when they was saying, he was the thin one on the show. I don't forget, we gonna get all them niggers, and we gonna get all them white race traders going with black folks, and we getting out of a fire con. We gonna win out of a fire con in the nation east and all the black services, and we have a race war to kill all you white race traders and you black and nigger race. I remember he was saying all that. And I said, I told people, and Michael X even said it when he left the Nation Islam, that they was in pact with the KKK talking about them. I told folks that a long time ago. So, that's why we have a problem having freedom in this country. Because we have people who crabs in the barrels like Umar Johnson, and white supremacists who like Colin Falter and the rest of them, David Duke. They're all cahoots together, stop people of mixed black ancestry who ain't pure black, dark skin, light skin, hair string, curly, kinky, whatever, blue, green eye, dark eyes, whatever, Afro phenotype features, or you're whatever, Native American, whatever, having freedom in this country. And every time we step out they line, they oppress, line, keep us in our place, line, they all say we hate ourselves because we don't live their expectations. That's the whole reason why, folks. And that's why folks bash Umar Johnson on that show. Shout out to Roland Martin and the crew, especially the dark skin sister, beautiful chocolate dark skin sister. I ain't mad at you like Tim Rice. Everybody's speculating, but he's already married. So if there's a clone and there's a white man with that mentality, Tim Rice, want to be on fighting for us, who like a abolitionist, okay, you know your history, who's helping Harry Tubman the Underground Railroad, yeah, okay, all right, that's why I love Ruby Garcia, okay. Point is, hey, kudos to you. I don't care. We all have our own business, okay? But point is, Umar Johnson need to shut up And I'm glad to Roland, even though I bashed you about the Hillary Clinton situation on that video, right on, brother. Okay? Right on.